and welcome back to Let's Play Omori. Last time we did a bunch of side stuff and didn't really make any progress on the story. This time we're going to do a bit more side stuff, but we will actually make some story progress. Between last time and this video, the game has updated to version 1.03, so now we have more save files than the 3 that we had before. That is very handy for me for making a Let's Play of this game. Additionally, they've announced that in the next update they'll be adding a text skip feature for people who've already completed the game, which, again, will be very handy for me because I'm going to have to do another playthrough to get everything in this game. And I've already beaten this game 3 times at this point, and we're going for a 4th. Now, to start off, hello, artist. Alright, let's check it out. Yeah, I think you should liven it up a little bit. Alright, I'm glad we could help with the creative process here. Alright, anything else? Sure. Go for it. Man, it's so nice to inspire people to do their best with their art. Alright. Ah, you're right. Sadly, you do not actually get to see the end result of her painting here. No problem. If you're wondering what happens when you say no, instead of that actually changing anything with what she does with the painting, she just says, "You sure about that?" And then you have to just prompt her again. Is there a dog? Lucas. Lucas, not at this moment, but later on, he will give us the alternate method for unlocking the good dog achievement, which we got from petting the ghost dog. And it's a more reliable way to get that achievement if you don't feel like just exiting and entering the ghost dog's area. There's some trash on the driveway here. Whose house is this? Well, can't get into it. Can we go into this house? Doesn't look like it. But a house that we can go into... what's that? It's a family in single file, all dressed identically. Kinda looked like they were dressed like baking staff. Oh, they must have been going to church. Wonder if we'll come back here later. But if we come here, it's the guy who was at Fix-It. Alright, let's check it out. Let's watch him finish this pipe. Alright. I think you got him, man. See? Good as new. Womp wah. Yeah, you just gotta keep at it. Oh, thank you. And we get $2 from grabbing the trash in here. Thanks for not picking up your house, my friend. But yes, this is another side quest chain. We just have to come back every day to watch him try and fix that pipe. Spoiler, he will not succeed tomorrow either. Oh, wait, there's cans there. There's the can that we can pick up. Sure, grain juice. Oh, you know, I haven't been checking out the beds. Ah, harsh, Sonny. Huh, looks like it belongs to some kids. Being sticky makes it even worse than the unmade bed. Actually, they're both like that. Some messy kids who are obsessed with candy, it seems. Well, I'm sure that doesn't mean anything. Now, before we get on with the main story, there is one more side quest that we can do at the moment. But, you know, before we do that, when we helped that lady find her garden shears, she said we were invited to come into her house at any time. So let's take advantage of that. Check it out. Pretty upscale place that she's got here. Very nice. There's a lot of flavor text you can get by looking around at things, but obviously for a recording, that's not the most exciting thing I could do. Well, you invited us. Lead a very stressful life, lady? Ah. Careful with those garden shears. What do you got to say about this bed, Sonny? Average bed. I would agree that good bedding is important. I've slept in some beds where the comforters just weren't that comforting. 7 out of 10. I like it. Looks like the people who share this room come to an agreement on beds. What's this? Oh, that's Aubrey, and that's Kim. So I guess we know whose house this is. That's a nice picture. At least they get along. You know, we haven't been doing so great with Aubrey today, but it is at least nice that she does have a good friend. Now, the last side quest we can do for the time being. If I can actually get to her. Sure. Daughter Charlene. Also, man, this lady's been having some kids late in life. Alright, but let's get to the pharmacy. This is good. I wanted to do this one right now because last time we were there I forgot to actually buy any first aid kits, and we're gonna need a couple for the upcoming sequences. Okay, well, you don't strictly need them, but they're handy to have. Okay. Sadly, much like Pokemon, you can't really run indoors. This is all the qualification we need. Very nice. Yeah. That's nice of you. It's good that you realize it's important. And it's funny that you mentioned that. We can mostly get away with just buying first aid kits as we need them, so I'll just buy 3 for right now, which is good, because that'll leave me with some money to make some purchases while we're here. Not in any of these stores, although actually, you know, just so I have it ahead of time, let's get a piece of fish. Yes, ma'am. Give me the fish. Remember, we'll need, in addition to that, we'll need 5 more pieces of fish before the end of the game, because we gotta feed the hungry cat a grand total of 6 times. But before we get on with the game, let's just get that prescription to that old lady. I'm totally not recording this scene in post. What makes you ask that? Yeah, I didn't forget. I never forget. Alright, but let's get the prescription to the old lady. There you go. No problem. We always live to help people. Well, sure. Let's check out the house of the old lady. Yeah, we saw that in action earlier. Let's see. Where can I talk to her? There we go. I'm sure she won't. Wow. Big family. Huh. Now this is an exceptionally girly room. Huh. Yeah, who's it to? That's a good rating for it. Alright, but with that taken care of, let's get back to the main game. We've got some important things to do. Alright, let's go. We've already done it once. Next up, let's go to hobbies. Now here's something embarrassing to admit. Here's a bunch of purchases that I never realized you could make because I never checked this table after we were done with Kel's business here. We can buy the CDs. Okay, let's get the CD. Sounds good to me. That is the only place that you can listen to CDs in this town. But yes, we can buy each and every one of those CDs. They're all $10 a pop. Seems a bit excessive for one song in the modern era, but what do I know? Now, as for some other things we can do with money, first we'll just dump off our trash. Thank you so much. Now, we'll talk to the smelly guy over here. Well, sure. Let's give him a 10 spot. Sure, I mean, he couldn't do anything bad with it. No, no problem, seriously. I'm not sure if we should do this, but okay. Kel's got our back, he's watching. Really hope this is an object. Hey, we got a gold watch. Yeah, I'll take your word for it. You know what? I've never actually talked to the guy after this. Yeah, let's put it on. Can you donate any more to him afterwards? I'll take your word for it. But yes, you donate enough to that hobo, he gives you a gold watch. Now, what about this hobo right here? That's a very good way to think about it. I don't know. I'm not gonna give any comments on the homeless problem. Don't take anything I say too seriously. Sure, let's give him 10. Now, this guy, there is not any immediate reward for donating to him, but as you can see, it keeps track of the amount of donations we've made. Will it become important later? Well, he promises to pay us back somehow. We will see, we will see. Now, over here, this is what will progress the main story. If you remember, this person right here was one of Aubrey's friends, Charlie. Charlie's a bit of a taciturn individual. Please, Charlie? Charlie's not gonna say anything, but is gonna let this guy do the talking. This is... Come on. Angel! He's got an impressive pompadour. Yeah, seriously, Angel, we just gotta find Aubrey. Okay. Well, you don't really punch so much as you do throw basketballs at people. This guy seems confident. And Charlie joins in on the fight. Though, even though Charlie is here, Angel's gonna do all the fighting. Charlie is tall. Alright, so something that I didn't show off in the Aubrey fight, because it just ends as soon as we cut her with the knife. Kel can encourage Sunny and double his attack power. That's important, because Sunny is not exactly the athletic individual, and his punches, well, don't pack much of a punch. That would be doing about 15 damage if we didn't encourage him. Kel will be the real person to carry these fights. As you can see, his basketball does 10 more damage, and he doesn't even have any kind of attack buff. Who's his master? As you notice, Charlie's not really doing anything there. It's a nice flower belt buckle. Angel does most of the work here, but he's not nearly as tough as he likes to think he is. So we take him down pretty easily. And the fight just ends immediately as soon as Angel's out, because Angel was the only one who wanted to fight. Womp womp. That's what happens when you lose a bare-knuckle brawl. Or I suppose a basketball brawl. Come on, you were the one who started it. Yeah. Pretty pleased with the cherry on top? You know, these, at first glance, these guys with Aubrey seemed like a bunch of delinquents, but they're really just eccentric. You know, that's not very helpful. Well, you just wasted our time. Looks like Kel and Angel at least do have some kind of history. Kel's status as a socialite is becoming decently useful. The Maverick? Mikhail, huh? Yeah, well, I'm not gonna call him the Maverick. Kel seems willing to play along, though obviously he doesn't have much respect for the name. Yeah, we already... Jeez, this guy was just complaining about how he got whooped, and now he wants to go for another round. Looks like Kel does not like to think about this guy getting his Mac on. Okay, but we have our next objective. We gotta get to the fountain in Faraway Plaza. Now remember, you don't get healed after fights, not snacks. Your first aid kits are stored under the toys section, so you want to be sure to use these first aid kits to restore Kel's HP. Generally speaking, enemies will focus on attacking Kel in the scant few battles we do get into in Faraway Town. Sunny, if he gets taken out, that's an immediate loss, and unlike Omori, Sunny does not hang on with 1 HP if he takes fatal damage, so you gotta be wary of that, and it's probably for that reason that most enemies just focus on anyone but him when fighting. Oh, is it like the Batman? You know, these girls don't really sound like their heart's all that in it. What? Kel doesn't really seem to care too much for this guy, so I think Arch Nemesis is kind of overselling it. Sure you did. I don't think you're doing a good job of making a fool out of yourself. Well, okay. Yeah, please, you're just gonna embarrass yourself. You wad. We're really gonna do this. And we've got another fight. Anyways, I was just going to mention, aside from needing the first aid kits to heal, there is no place to, like, rest to restore your HP or anything. You have to use bandages and first aid kits. As always, we're going to start by encouraging Sunny so he can actually do some damage. Sunny does almost no damage if he's not encouraged, so you really want to make that your first order of business whenever getting into a battle. That attack debuff on Kel is actually rather unfortunate, because we don't have a way to increase Kel's attack. I suppose I should mention, for Sunny at least, Kel needs the first aid kits and the bandages to heal, but Sunny can calm himself down, just like in the fight with Acrophobia, so this will remove his emotional state, which generally not something you care too much about, and also restore 50% of his HP, so he does actually have a way to restore his HP outside of first aid kits. You know, this all sounds like something he heard in an anime, rather than something someone would say in an actual fight. In fact, he looks really goofy with his shirt like that. I think one more hit, and then I'll actually... your final form looks awfully similar to your first, second, and third forms. One thing Mikhail can do is that he can make your characters angry by taunting them. And it's actually kind of strange that he hasn't done that yet. But yes, just like Headspace, your emotions can be changed. Though unlike Headspace, they only ever go up one level, and I don't think I've ever seen Happy get inflicted in the real world. I'm pretty sure I've seen sad at least once, but I don't remember where. Emotions really aren't much of a thing. As you can see, yeah, I'm gonna have to use the first aid kit. As you can see, Sunny's attack power has gone down. Encourage does run out after a while. I'm not actually 100% sure if all buffs and debuffs eventually time out in this game. Nothing in this game actually brings any attention to it. Anyway, we'll just attack. Anyways, that was another speed bump. You really gonna do this? Haha, I knew it. Looks like Mikhail had to pay for his dates. I almost feel kind of sorry for him. Yeah, your wig could use some work, buddy. It's a awfully high claim to make, Kel. Yeah, let's just get out of here. Good idea. Well, there is a candy store in Faraway Market, so let's head there. Oh, I'm sorry, Other Mart. Alright, let's get to the candy store and find Kim and Vance, assuming that they're even there. It's the only lead we really got, though. Aha, Kel's intuition was correct. Yeah, in fact, they're right over there. Okay, yeah, his line of sight wouldn't let him see them. Oh man, are they going for the 5-finger discount? Blocked. So I guess they're not super hardcore delinquents, but they are at least guilty of petty larceny. That sounds exactly like you know something about that. Haha, twisting the arm there. Unfortunately, Miss Candace has blown our deal. Yeah, it looks like this is not the first time they've pulled this stunt. Yeah, I'd definitely say some candy is not worth going to jail over. Yeah, that's a darn good question, Cal. Alright, let's go. For once, Kel is actually going to buy something. One can only wonder what he just bought. Alright, let's get him. Surprisingly, they weren't that far ahead of us. Looks like he's going into withdrawal. It's okay, Vance, I can relate. I get some wicked headaches if I miss my morning coffee. Again, they're calling Kel the bully. I mean, you guys were just stealing. I think we could buy you off with candy. Taffy, huh? Do not succumb to your addiction. Looks like their dad does not inspire healthy eating habits. Ow. Oh, that looks like they got their attention. Nothing like a trademark favorite candy. Why is everybody so violent in this town? At least the kids are so violent. Okay. Now we're actually going to do something kind of counterintuitive here. You see, there's an achievement tied to losing this fight, so we're going to do that first. The best way to do that is to just throw up our guard. Well, actually, I should probably let Kel just encourage. Yeah. Change of plan. I'm just going to have Sunny throw up his guard, and Kel is just going to constantly encourage him. Kim actually does hit pretty hard, so it's not the most impossible thing in the world to lose this fight. Vance, on the other hand, he mostly just wastes his time throwing candy at you, which hits both Sunny and Kel, but, you know, does not do terribly much damage. But alright. And this fight has been lost. So it looks like they're just going to take our candy. And for that, we get the Nerd achievement. Surprised that she just went ahead with that. So that's what happens if we lose that fight. We do at least figure out where Aubrey is, and that is where we need to go, the church. Alright, now what would happen if we won that fight? Well, let's check that out. Alright, let's do this for real this time. The first order of business is to get Kim taken out, because she hits hard, but she has a glass jaw. Like always, we want to encourage Sunny so that he's fighting his best. Luckily, Vance is far less threatening, and sometimes he just completely wastes his turn. So now we're just gonna team up on Kim. And there he is making Kel sad. Oh, you're a jerk. Like I said, I don't know if there's anything in Faraway Town that actually inflicts happiness. I haven't seen it. Anyways, Kim is out of the picture. Now we've got Vance, and Vance is much less threatening. Let's use a first aid kit. Honestly, it probably would have been better to use that with Sunny just to demonstrate the always goes first property of first aid kits, but it's not a big deal. Alright, let's keep this up. And yeah, he tried to make Kel sad again there, but that didn't actually do anything. There's only one emotional state in Faraway Town. Yeah, he's just really wasting his time on that. I completely forgot where I saw the sad emotion. I just remembered it was a thing that happened. I didn't realize it was this fight. But yeah, as you can see, not a terribly difficult fight. You just gotta remember to heal at some point to deal with Kim's rather impressive damage. And this is the dialogue we get if we win. Overall, this scene doesn't play out too differently from if we lose. But Kim does remember her end of the bargain. Okay, okay, yeesh. Don't get so mad at me. Believe me, we'd have no problem blaming Mikhail for anything. Yeah, we saw your mother. She's, not exactly a pleasant individual when angry. And we still lose the big bag of candy. Not like we had any other purpose for it. It's not like you could sell it back, Kel. Alright, but that is our main objective, the church. And the church represents the end of the day for this portion of our time in Faraway Town. When you go to the church, after the events there, it will advance to evening, and any side quest that was available during the day, or any side quest that started during the day, you will not be able to complete it anymore, and there are a lot of chains that you can render completely unfinishable already at this point in the game if you have not done them now. So yeah, make sure you've gotten all your work done. Now, before we head to the church, in the next video, we're going to do a side quest chain that is one of the few that you can actually do at any time in Faraway Town. It doesn't matter when you start it, but may as well get it out of the way now because it's not particularly exciting and it is very tedious, and I just want to get it out of the way as soon as possible. But before we finish this video, we're going to do one more thing that I horribly botched in the last video, just to show that I can in fact do it. So let's work a job. Oh, well, oh, you can only do it once a day? I did not realize that. Well, that totally ruins my plans for the rest of this video. I actually never knew that. That's gonna make shopping a little bit harder later on. Well, then let's just buy all the CDs now. We got the money for it, and I already bought the things that I need, or got the money that I need in advance. Rather, I got the first aid supplies I needed in advance. Jeez, I cannot talk. Let's just get all these CDs. Alright. I like the sound of a brutal CD. Well, that actually changes things considerably going forward. I'm going to have to do those jobs. I actually am going to have to do the hardware store job again, which, believe me, I am not looking forward to that. Fortunately for you, I'm not going to bore you with that on screen again, even with speed and music. Alright, well, let's dump these off at the jukebox. This is still something to show off. Remember, you have to get all the CDs if you want to get the Steam achievement associated with it. There goes the Dynamic CD, the Chill CD, the Brutal CD, the Lively CD, and finally, the Celestial CD. Sure. As you can see, the library of the jukebox has expanded considerably. Let's play the Celestial CD. As you can see, all of the songs available on the jukebox are remixes of the various tracks from this game by various people. But we'll just finish that off. Alright, but I think that's enough for this video, so let's get to the save point. And when we come back next time, we'll be getting into some clashes, we could say. Not quite a clash with Aubrey, but a clash with various other individuals. And I'm sure you'll enjoy it. At least I hope you do. But that's enough for this video. So until then, have a nice day, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.